how to get whatever you want.
Be very clear on what it is that you want. So you've mentioned a few things. Spend 5 minutes sitting down and visualizing those things being true, and then give gratitude for that. That would be my first step.
If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen.
You're creative. If you can visualize it, you can do it. It doesn't matter what it is. That's what Hill said. Anything the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. We can grow into anything we choose because we build the idea. It becomes the nucleus. It controls our vibration, and that dictates what we attract to us. You know what our problem is? We're growing into an oak tree one day, a carrot the next. Get locked into your idea and stay in that vibration regardless of what's happening. When you do that, it will attract to you all things requisite to the fulfillment of that picture, and it'll attract it by the harmonious vibration, the law of attraction.
Desire is the starting point of all change. The most important question that you have to ask yourself in life is, how badly do you want what you want? It's just to simply set a goal. When you set a goal, what do you believe in? A goal. What do you expect to happen? A goal. What do you attract into your life? People and circumstances in harmony with your goal.
A man is as he thinketh. How you think, that's how you are. If you think poor thoughts, you will forever be poor. The moment you start thinking rich, rich starts coming to you, because your mind is an incredible thing, man, the way it works. When you get the money, you are going to buy everything that you said you wouldn't buy. Listen to me, folks. All of you, if you're not already where you want to be financially, everybody has the potential to be financially stable and financially set. You have actually the ability to be rich if you make the decision, but the decision has to be made.
Visualize these things being true, because your brain doesn't actually know the difference between something happening in real life and a strong visualization. And then,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so your brain doesn't really know the difference between, say that again?
Between something that happened in real life or something that you strongly visualize.
Visualization works if you work hard.
Yeah. I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe. And I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. And I put it in my wallet, and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff. But then, just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber.
I am a powerful manifester, and I know that, and I know how to do it without physically putting it on a board. I know how. You know, you have to. You want to know how to do it?
Absolutely.
You have to meet the vibration. You can't be above or below it. It's just what I was talking about, negative energy, positive energy. In order to draw the thing to you that you want to come, you can't want it so much that you fear that you won't get it. You have to want it. So in order for me to be on your vision board, you must have put it there and then you let it go.
Yes.
And then you weren't thinking about it every day. Because you can't, it doesn't come to you that way. You have to do it, and then you have to put it, and then you have to meet that vibration. You have to prepare yourself to be there and ready when it shows up.
The story that I wanted to tell you today. Why do men with goals succeed in life and men without them fail? Well, let me tell you something which, if you really understand it, will alter your life immediately. You will suddenly find that good luck just seems to be attracted to you. The things you want just seem to fall in line, and from now on you won't have the problems, the worries, the gnawing lump of anxiety that perhaps you've experienced before. Doubt, fear, well, they'll be things of the past. Here's the key to success. We become what we think about. We become what we think about.
When you make a committed decision, you're going to do it regardless. I don't care what the odds are. I don't care the fact that nobody's ever done it before. Doesn't matter to me that people have never stood on the top of that mountain. I'm going to the top of that sucker right now. When you make a committed decision, you then have to begin to think and act. The old way of thinking's got to go. Committed decision, you got to let the old way of thinking go. Then you've got to think and act like the person you want to become. What's everybody going to think? The guy's out of his mind, for God's sake. He's going out and try by that. He hasn't got any money. He's quitting his job. You've got to be out of your mind. You got a family, you know. You've got to be responsible. Do you know the only prerequisite to getting what you want? Is you got to want it.
I would rather choose to believe that I'm abundantly taken care of, I'm an extremely capable person, I can always create for myself, and I am always safe in the universe. Everything is supplied for me. See, we have to change these thoughts, and we must do them deliberately, because we're the people that are in charge. It's our minds, we think in our minds, nobody else can do that.
The how will present itself when your thinking and your vibrational frequency that you're putting out to the universe is correct. You have to put the vibrational frequency out first, then the how will present itself. It's similar to the person who says, well, I'll believe it when I see it. No, you'll see it when you believe it.
Okay.
You have to believe it first when it's not there.
So when we focus on a thought and we really hold that focus, that thought will manifest in our life. And so we create our own life through our thoughts and through the mind. Our mind is super powerful.
If you're feeling the feelings of your future as if it's already happened, if your body is feeling the emotion of your future like it's already happened, you won't be looking for it. You only look for it when you feel like it hasn't happened. When it's already happened, you're no longer looking for it, which means you're no longer separate. And that's when people started having really powerful changes. So
that's basically law of attraction. I mean, it is so wonderful. Whatever we say is what our life will be. Some people, they just see the abundance in the world. You know, that's all that they see. They don't see any lack. They just see abundance, and everything seems to go right for them.
But it's like when you feel that and you really imagine and experience that feeling, it's as if it's already happened. That's or right. It's happening.
Yeah.
And you're feeling it, and therefore you're allowing that to come to you, and you're allowing that as opposed to resisting it.
Yeah.
First, and they'll tend to become clarified and to become sharper and more distinct. And every single time you rewrite your major goals, you are driving them, you are impressing them deeper into the subconscious, which leads to the guarantee that they will be expressed in your reality.
Repetition. Habituation is practicing something and repeating it so many times that the subconscious finally says, okay, I got a pattern, I got the pattern. And that pattern then becomes the habit.
And every single time you rewrite your major goals, you are driving them, you are impressing them deeper into the subconscious, which leads to the guarantee that they will be expressed in your reality.
And I found that it didn't matter who you were or what had gone on in the past, you could win. You could be young, you could be old. You could be male or female. You may be an intellectual giant, or maybe not very bright at all. None of those things have anything to do with winning.
Work on your thinking and your attitude. Don't focus on, well, how are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? How are we going to make that money? How are we going to do that? That's focusing on the how. You focus on the thinking, you focus on the dream, you focus on your attitude, the how will present itself.
And it was simply this, is you become what you think about. You become what you think about. And since the only thing that you can control is your thinking, if you change what you are thinking about, you will begin to change your reality. If you change what you expect, you change what you believe, you change your dominant thoughts, you change your inner workings, you begin to attract into your life people, circumstances, events, opportunities, everything consistent with your new thoughts.
And as you go into this, a lot of it's going to seem repetitious, but that's how paradigms are built. That's why repetition is necessary. You've got to go over it and over it and over it. Do you know that you're dealing with an infinite source of supply? There's no limit to what you're capable of doing. It is an infinite source of supply.
Think about that right now. What would you do? And if you don't change something in your life, you're never going to make those dreams come true. You have to allow the universe to present you opportunities, and then you need to take action when those opportunities are presented.
Change your thinking, and you change your life. All causation is mental. We live in a mental universe. All causation is mental. If you wish to change your universe, you have to change your mentality. And this brings us to the most important line of all, which is simply this. If you change your thinking, and you change your life.